Alright folks, and as you see here, I've got the two pieces. I've gone ahead and sanded them down a little finer. We went down to a 320 grit sandpaper and sanded them again. They were sanded the exact same way that I sanded it with the 125. Both sides, all the edges, all the corners. And now I've got the finish almost where I want it. I've got to shape these, and what I mean is, if you'll take a look at this piece of brass, this one's already done. You see that it has a slight dome in it. So when you look at it from your side, it'll have a more, I don't know what you'd call it. It has a better look. It is domed on all four sides. What I mean is it's this way and this way. And if I pick up the piece, maybe I think you can see it a little better. It's domed like so, and also that way. This also adds a lot of strength to the piece. What it does is the piece won't bend or break up or anything like that. It's done on a block of wood and a pressing bar, and we're going to show you how to do that here in just a minute. It adds strength to the piece. It's one of the last things we do. It work hardens the piece and makes the piece much harder than what it is. You have to remember, brass, copper, silver, sterling silver, gold are all generally soft materials, and they need to be hardened so that when this piece of jewelry goes out into the world, that it will retain its shape. It will retain its shape for quite some time and be a beautiful piece, and someone will enjoy it for quite some time. Alright, there are a couple items here now that I've put out on the table. This item right here is my block, and what it is as you can see, it's got some shapes already been stamped into it. This is a piece of poplar. I used it because it has a nice, fine, even grain. It was large enough. It was a piece of bedboard to my brother's bed when he made it, and he gave me these blocks, and I've been able to use them. You can also use anything large enough that's like wood. Old tree stumps work very well because they have a lot of mass to them. They don't move around much. But I've got a good sturdy table, and this block here it'll be enough to do what I need to do. The other item I have here is a bar for the shaping, and you can see it's domed and flat, and you can see the slight dome in it. This is the shape of the piece that I'm actually looking to get. Now, as I put the piece in here and I strike it this way, it's also going to dome the piece like so. Not only this way, but this way as well. Because every strike you put on here, it will want to roll it. Case in point, the ball peen hammer, which is why you have the round end on it. It will roll on 360 degrees. We're going to be using this hammer to strike the end of this, and basically it gets striked just like so at the very top, and the piece will go ahead and roll. Again, good lighting is always important. I don't know if you can see this, but I've placed the piece on there. Place the piece on there. I have the shape. I'm going to go ahead and place it in the center. For me, I just like the way it works when I work from the center out. I'll start from the center, both sides, and I'll start to work farther out as we go. And I'm striking at the very top of the punch. Now you can see the piece. It's bowed this way. If you can tell, it's also got a slight bow this way, and that's just what we were looking for. Now there might be a little bit of hammer marks here in the back that can be taken off with sandpaper, but you'll see the front with this type of wood, all it does is dull it a little bit, a slight sanding, and it's right back to where you were. And that is, now we've shaped the piece for final soldering. Other than sanding and soldering and buffing, this piece is now almost complete. And we're going to go ahead and stop while I do the other one.